You are you and I'm not me, and where we are is where we be. If it's night or day, the time is now. To get involved, I'll show you how. I'll run the show, you'll do your part. We'll have a blast by making art. Come join the gang, no need to fear. Just bring along your imaginosphere.
Goodness my gracious. I am not me, I am Art, and I am welcoming you to Art Right Noel, the Art Right Now Christmas special. You are about to experience and create some festive art, which is, in my humble opinion, the best way to spend a Sunday, with all due respect to God and to his son, Jesus, whose birthday this is really all about, but not for a couple of weeks. But before we get to all of that, as there are probably now bodies tuning in from all across the globe, we should take a moment to unite as one singular collective with a toast. Our toasts are crowdsourced here in Notme's world of the imaginosphere. So please charge your beverages. I've got my beverage here for today's toast, courtesy of Holly Sophia. Holly Sophia. To crocheting hand warmers. It is cold, and hands do need to be warmed. And so if you can create that yourself, then my goodness, why wouldn't you? What really excites me about this particular expression of joy is how open-ended it is. You're crocheting things that keep hands warm, eh? That's very exciting. Is it gloves? Is it mittens? Is it a radiator? Is it a cup of coffee? Is it a dog? Is it a baked potato? Is it a pair of butt cheeks? Whatever is warming your hands, may it be crocheted so as to be easily transportable to crocheting hand warmers. Yeah, I'm going to double dip for that first one because it is just, and it's just like, it's just a lovely, lovely. Hello now, bodies. Oh, baby, baby, we are back. We are back and we are ready for action. Who do we have in the boat, in the lovely, luxurious boat of the imaginosphere? JRPV20, hello to you. Lovely to see you with some lovely hands and hands and hands. Killer Kilch, hello everybody. So happy to be here. Let's do this. So happy that you're here, Killer Kilch. Thank you so much for joining. TB Douglas, hello everyone. It's good to be back, isn't it? Isn't it good to be back? Definitely not Duda. Hello to you. Super Nashwan 8, merriest of merries to you and also unto you, Super Nashwan 8. How exciting. How very, very exciting. Did you miss me? You can be honest. You can be honest as long as the answer is yes. It has been around 6 months since the last live Taman, and my goodness, I have felt its absence every day. It has pained me to be unlive for so long. I'm planning a video that will explain my absence in some detail, so I won't go into it all now, but if I had to sum it up in 2 words, it would be money and burnout. If we're accepting burnout as a single word, which I'm not 100% sure about. It might even be hyphenated, come to think of it. So it's either 2 words or 3 words, depending on how we particularly feel about. Thank you so much, Nana Hobob. You are a joy. For both your Prime sub, thank you very much for Amazon's money, and a tier 1 sub to Definitely Not You. You have given 34 gift subs in the channel. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Bearing in mind, this is the first. What's that for? That's for what? 4 minutes? 4 minutes of action, and already that is worth a subscription. Croc points. Yeah, I'll give you some croc points. Nana, thank you so much. Maple Panda, hello to you. Lovely stuff. Oh, lovely emote work there. Maple Panda loves an emote. Wonderful. You are watching this live on the 14th of December 2025. It is Christmas Eve in 10 short days, which means there is no time to lose. Whether you're feeling as miserable as Bill Murray at the beginning of Scrooged or as excited as Bill Murray at the end of Scrooged, spoiler, over the next hour it is my job to completely max out your Christmas spirit energy bar, to get your bells jingling, your chestnuts roasting, and your deers raining. But first off, as ever, a little bit of admin. I have no idea at this moment what this episode will be called. I mean, obviously it's Art Right Now. Obviously it's a Christmas special. Obviously it's Art Right Noel. But what comes after that is entirely up to you. JRPV20. Whoa! Wow, TB Douglas! Gifting 5 tier 1 subs. Oh my gosh. Is this going to do it for everyone? We're going to do it again? No. Okay. Just... okay. I wasn't expecting... I mean, it's going to... This is... Hey, Well Time Warner Official. Hello to you. Hoping for some tidings of comfort and joy this stream. Comfort and joy. Comfort and joy. Let's have one more. Fliggery Fox. More disruptive than I thought. No, it's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Subs only mode. I know, yeah. We should really be getting to that kind of point. We should really be getting to that kind of point because it's just not happening otherwise. Lovely stuff. Wonderful. Thank you so much, TB. Thank you for disrupting in the most beautiful way possible. The way that gives me money. Gamerhole redeemed Finding Jesus. Jesus. We'll do that a little bit later, I think. We'll do that a little bit later, but I can't forget that, so I'm going to write that down. Finding Jesus. That's a wonderful way of spending some drops of imaginosphere. Drops of imaginosphere. We need to keep an ear out for any ep names. Potential ep names. If you stumble upon a word or phrase over the course of the show that you feel drawn to as a possible title for this episode of Art Right Now, get it in the chat with the word ep name before it, i.e., and this is the previous one, 6 months ago, Good Luck Gamer. So, Gamer, you are maintaining your vice-like grip on these episodes in this show. And well done you for that. Well done you indeed. So yeah, if you find something that you're excited about, please do pop it in. For example, if I was talking about Santa Claus being comfortable with his imperfections, as you would hope he would be, you might write ep name Santa Flaws, if you want. Or if you like the toast I gave, maybe you just write ep name crocheted butt cheeks. Whatever phrases come to you via your ears or your eyes or your imaginosphere, as long as they're less than 25 characters, including spaces, get them in the chat and you might just end up being the name of this episode, which is an early Christmas present that money simply cannot buy. Woo! We're getting there. We're getting there, aren't we, guys? We're getting there. There's so much to get through, so we're just going to power on. Let's get some more money, shall we? Oh, there we go. There we go. Junk to review. Yeah, let's ignore that. Let's ignore that. Sponsor time, guys. This is maybe the main reason to come back and do the show. Because they are not... let's get paid. Well done, Killer. Well done. Well done, Killer. Killer. Let's get paid. Wonderful. Wonderful. Some lovely pen. Lovely writing action on this pen. What is it? Just giving a little shout out. This isn't a sponsorship. It's just, that's a Bic Gelosity. Ooh, it glides across the page. This show is sponsored by the good people at B Squared Events. They get paid by an event to advertise their event, and then they pay me a portion of that money to read out some copy in order to advertise the event. It's the circle of life. Advertising is all around us. And that's a really good thing. So here we go. Let's earn some money. Let's earn some money. We all remember Smokey Robinson's Chanukah cameo blunder, don't we, Play Video? Oh, gosh. Audio-visual. Apologies. Here we go.
Hey, Marco. How you doing? Surprise, surprise. This is Smokey Robinson. I know you didn't expect to hear from me. But I was contacted by your sons, Jeff and Chering. and they wanted me. They told me that you used to live in Detroit, across the street from me, and gosh, that's beautiful. How you doing again? Nice talking to you again, I guess. But anyway, you're living in Vancouver now, and they wanted me to wish you happy Chanukah. I have no idea what Chanukah is, but happy Chanukah because they said so. Anyway, God bless you, babe, and enjoy Chanukah. Have a wonderful time.
There we go. Happy Chanukah. Happy Chanukah. It's a man in his 80s, living in the second most Jewish country in the entire world, and without wishing to generalize, he has been dealing with a lot of music executives for a lot of his life, but he had clearly never seen the word Chanukah written down. We watched, we were astonished, we laughed. And now, 4 brief years after it happened, he's finally capitalized on it by releasing Chering for Chanukah, his Hanukkah-themed album. Celebrate your favorite 8-night-long holiday with tracks like Rock the Menra, I assume he means menorah, You're the Lat Key to My Heart, Latkes, and Like a Dreidel in a Haystack, presumably he means dreidel. And after listening, you'll think, yeah, he's pronounced a lot of the key words of this incorrectly, and it is a shame he didn't do the research before making the album, but by God, he knows how to write a tune. And if you think this is pandering and a cash grab, and you're abstaining from Smokey's work, oh, interesting, then which other Hanukkah-themed album are you listening to this year? Yeah, that's what I thought. Getting a little bit aggressive there. So attend the album release party tonight. Oh, because this is the first night of Hanukkah tonight on the 14th. Album release party tonight at the Beduni Synagogue in the Lower East Side. You'd be partying for 8 crazy nights if the temple didn't need doors closed and tidy by 11. Each ticket includes a copy of the album and a free Santa hat. Yeah, Smokey hasn't really understood, but I assume, as it says, he's a wonderful, wonderful songwriter. So I'm sure, however maybe ill-advised it was, it's going to have some bangers in it. It's going to have some absolute bangers in it. So good luck to Smokey for that. Thanks to B Squared for sponsoring the show. And if you are interested in sponsoring the show at all, email me at iamnotmeimart@gmail.com. But please be warned, I have very few ethical standards for what I will and will not say, and my prices are very low. Let's head back to Maine. What have we got? Love me some smoky bacon. Yeah, absolutely. Although bacon obviously would be absolutely verboten in that album because of the Jewish connection. We have posters up in our area wishing people a happy Chanukah. Lovely, Killer Kilch. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful, wonderful. As former President George W. Bush might say, Chanukah. Oh, Nana Hobov getting a little bit political, and that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Sorry to be late, but hi everyone. No problem. Don't apologise, SJBeck72. You've missed the sponsor message, but that's absolutely fine. Name Chanukah says Monkey Pixie Funk, MPF. Getting involved with the names. That's what I love to see. Chanukah. Wonderful. Interestingly, in the UK, it's mainly Hanukkah. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to blame anyone, and I certainly don't want to blame the Jewish faith because they have had it tough historically. But I would say, obviously translations, there's lots of different things coming in. Maybe just agree on one. Maybe just all get together, some kind of high council of Judaism, and just say, do you know what, guys? We're going CH. Or do you know what, guys? We're going with the H. Just pick one, and then it's a lot easier for everybody to get on board. That's what I'm saying. AOL Time Warner Official, maybe Santa is kind of like a cross-platform feature of the holidays. Well, let's hope, because you will, anybody who's attending that party will be getting a Santa hat. Traditionally, I think that the Jews not big on Santa Claus, but maybe he does kind of cross over in that way, in the same way that you can go to any country around the world, never having eaten their food before. Everybody's got some meat wrapped in pastry. Yeah, it's what links us. It's what brings us together. Father Christmas, big guy in a red hat and giving out presents. He links everybody. Killer Kilch, I blame the OC with their Christmas card. They threw the Jewish folk. Yeah, I blame the OC for quite a lot, actually. Not least from my crush on Rachel Bilson. No, let's move on. Let's move on there. Let's move on. Oh, we've got some more fun stuff. This episode is just chock full of fun stuff. So really, we're just going to have to power through it, I'm afraid.
Not these pics, plus your words. It's modern art. Just ask young people, not memes.
Not memes. Not memes. That's right, guys. Memes are art. To combine two disparate concepts into one unified image or video is very clever. And they're like the visual equivalent of puns. And we all know how artful puns are. So I'm going to show you a meme that I have improved merely by making a version of it using my own face. And your job is to fill in the gaps. It's my image. It's your words. Together, this is Not Memes. But this, of course, today's meme is an original creation. I haven't improved anything. I've only created something wonderful, though I'm sure the general sentiment is simple and straightforward enough to have featured in a number of memes in the past. It's not associated with one specific one here. The emotion is disappointment. The medium is Christmas, and the image is this. There it is. There it is. I, not me, I'm looking into the present that I got. Now, this is fictionalized. I have staged this. I don't open my presents this early. I'm not a freak. Opening up a present that I got, I'm looking super disappointed at it. Whatever is in that box, me no likey. Yeah? Me no likey. So you just need to decide, what does not me represent in this? And what does the present represent in this? That's what you need to work out. That's what you need to work out. Okay? As ever, because I'm a nice guy and creative as heck, to help you get on the right track, I have provided some examples. Let's go with some examples. Number one, it's Christmas. Let's stay on theme. Yeah, that's right. It's 1992, not me. Man, I wanted that talk boy. I wanted that talk boy for my own. But my parents were never great ones for gift giving, I will say. Except for each other. They gave each other very touching, very thoughtful gifts. But generally speaking, for me, it was, not so much. It was often just things that they needed to get me anyway. Like the jeans in this. And when I was 8 or 9, I got a new mattress for my bed. There we go. Second option, I am an Englishman. I miss being the manager of Accrington Stanley, so I'll certainly have to revisit that in the new year, get some more Accrington Stanley Ready Game Inspire action going. So we're taking aim at football fans here. We're taking aim at football fans. The present is a football team, and Not Me is fans of that team. Nobody, I believe, is harsher on a football team than the fans who purport to love them. I have sat in a pub in the past watching a match and heard some fans say things to their boys that I would be shocked to hear directed to war criminals. But they love them. That's football. They do love them. Not Me doesn't actually have to represent a human at all, as we find in this next example. It's new rules to make what makes a planet, and Pluto. What make a planet a planet? Okay, yeah, could have done that better. Never mind. Here's Pluto being disappointed at the rule changes for what constitutes a planet. It feels especially unfair for me, considering Pluto never asked to be a planet in the first place. And if we've created an expectation initially, I think we should have to honour that. There are some that would say that one of the big drawbacks to being as sensitive creatively as I am is that you get emotionally invested in the plight of unconscious entities. And do you know what? They're absolutely right. I cried for days. Next up, pretty self-explanatory. Hulk Hogan unfortunately passed away this year, the professional wrestler. And I'm sure there were a lot of wrestling fans that were very sad at his funeral that he wasn't able to make a miraculous recovery, like in the ring. I remember being a young man and seeing some wrestling matches, and there'd often be a bit where the wrestler seemed like he was dead. And the referee would raise his arm and then drop it. And then he'd raise the arm and then he'd drop it. And then he'd raise the arm and it would almost drop it. Oh, not quite. And the wrestler would find some magical strength to continue. But at the funeral of Hulk Hogan, this did not happen. Probably would have been a bit of a disappointment Not sure whether anybody at the funeral did the arm raising thing. Maybe that would have been seen in poor taste, but who knows? And finally, let's bring it back to Christmas. Let's bring it back. Let's put Christ back in Christmas, shall we? Let's put Christ back in Christmas. He doesn't get mentioned enough at Christmas, if you ask me. I don't know much about babies, guys. I really don't. But I know that if I was buying gifts for one, I wouldn't go with precious metals or aromatic tree resins. I would go for cute clothes or cuddly toys or something. So I guess it shows really that kings, even with the best intentions, can be a little out of touch when dealing with normal people. A lesson to be learned there. So now it is up to you. Dive into the cool blue waters of your imaginosphere and conjure some excellent captions for this Notme. What is A and what is B? We'll return to this throughout the show, so you will have plenty of opportunity. Let's head back to Maine. Gosh, lots of people have been talking. Meat wrapped in pastry, says definitely. Yes, that's really good, actually. That's really good. I like that a lot. Meat wrapped in pastry. What are you talking about? A bao? You're talking about an empanada? You're talking about a pasty? Could be any of them. Calzone. That is Notmemes wrapped in pastry. Oh, wonderful stuff. Wish I could be wrapped in pastry, as so often happens on a show day. I'm so busy sorting everything out that I haven't eaten since 10, and I'm absolutely starving. That is apt for Spurs this very day. Everybody hates, yeah. Who hates Spurs more than Spurs fans? Maybe Arsenal fans. To be fair, maybe Arsenal fans. I can still clearly remember the Talk Boy commercial. Hi kids, we're home early. Oh, didn't you just want it? And I just thought, yeah, some people said, oh, not me, you're 12 years old, you're a little bit too old for that. I would have used it in so many more interesting ways than a friggin' 8-year-old. Yeah, it's just not really fair. Just not really fair. Game a whole big fan of this one. I didn't see which one you're a fan of, but I'm going to assume that you're a big fan of all of them. Wonderful stuff. And then we've got some options. Oh, fabulous. Fabulous, fabulous. Yep. We'll do that. We'll get that going. Fabulous. We've got a couple of Quentin Tarantino references at the beginning. I feel like he's been referenced in Notmemes before. He is never far from people's minds. AOL Time Warner, what are you focusing on? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. And lovely. Fabulous stuff. Fabulous work all round, guys. I'm very excited to see what is going to win. We've got another segment. Of course we do. It's absolutely chock full this episode. Fit to bursting.
Donuts will not give you cancer, and tigers are not fancy panthers, and Idris Elba was never a Girl Scout. If knowledge is power, then let's go work out. Enlieclopedia.
That's right, guys. That's right. It's that time of the show again to train your noses to more effectively sniff out disinformation. As this is the Christmas special, I didn't do... There's always going to be... Oh, no, I did. Oh, fabulous. I thought I hadn't done it, but I have done it. Boom, there's a box. What are we talking about today? 5 facts about Father Christmas. Of course. The second most important guy at this time of year. Other than Jesus. So I'm going to give you 5 facts about Father Christmas, only one of which is correct. This is the key. They're all going to seem like they could be correct, so it's going to be tricky, but only one of them is correct. You just need to identify which fact is solid gold truth and which are lies. Let's get fact number 1. Prior to meeting and falling in love with his wife, Father Christmas was once in a 2-year relationship with Leonardo da Vinci. The relationship broke down after Leonardo missed too many date arrangements. The feelings were there, but FC decided he needed someone more dependable and less wedded to his work. And you know what? For prioritizing his own well-being, I say well done you, Father Christmas. Well done you, if that is true, which it might not be. Statistically speaking, it's probably not true, because 4 out of 5 of them are not true. But good for him. Good for him for putting himself first. I mean, Leonardo da Vinci, I imagine, what a mind to be dating. But sometimes you just got to put yourself first. Fact number 2. Father Christmas wears mittens because he once lost a finger on his left hand while feeding a hangry reindeer, and the sight of a 9-digited gift giver freaks out children. This is also the reason why there's no longer a reindeer called Glitter in the flying team. I hope that Glitter is alive and retired, though this fact doesn't go into details. There we go. There we go. Fact number 3. Father Christmas writes every joke that goes into Christmas crackers himself. Interesting. He'd never professed to being the funniest guy in the world, but he absolutely loves the creative challenge. I can empathise with that. Knock, knock. Who's there? An ancient man trying to tickle the world. What a lovely phrase that is. An ancient man trying to tickle the world. Lovely stuff. Absolutely fabulous. Fact number 4. Though now synonymous with Santa Claus, Father Christmas began in the 15th century as an entirely separate character, more interested in getting adults drunk than giving presents to children, like a childless pagan uncle. There we go. Could that be? Gamer Hole, it was very nice being back, not me, but unfortunately I have to go now. Not at all, Gamer Hole. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the time you had with us, and I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas. I hope it's wonderful for you. I really do. Thank you for tuning in. And a final fact. Oh, lovely. Big old not me forehead there. Fabulous stuff. And the final fact, fact number 5. Father Christmas was the first person to bowl 3 10-pin bowling strikes in a row. He did it on Christmas Day, 1939, in Ipswich. This is why bowling 3 strikes in a row is now called turkey. It's called a turkey. He still plays, but not as much as he'd like. Wow, he's a bowler, potentially. Father Christmas, a bowler. Now, obviously, as you say, multiples of these can't be true because potentially, if he's missing a finger, that might make it trickier for his bowling form. One or the other, you have to believe. Let's get on with a fact summary. Oh no, I've done a fun thing. Oh, look at that over my face. Oh, look at this. So, which one do you guys think is the true fact? Is it dumping Leo? Is it hangry reindeer? Is it cracker jokester? Is it not Santa Claus? Or is it bowling turkeys? Which one do you think is the true fact here? Which one do you think is the true fact? TB's going for 3. Thinks it's the cracker jokester. Oh, yeah, could be. I mean, it's a lot of jokes to write, but to be fair to him, he has all year. Killer Culture going for a 2. Hangry reindeer. Yeah. I mean, you never see him without mittens, do you? It's always with mittens. And you'd think that's going to impact his dexterity quite a lot when it comes to eating mince pies or whatever. There's got to be a reason for it. MPF going for 2 as well. Super Nash 8 going for 4. Not Santa Claus. Yeah, could be. SJ Beck 72 going for a 3. Nana going for a 5. Going for the bowling one. Nice. Definitely AOL and JRPV20 going for 4. That seems to be the popular choice. Let's see what people are thinking. Does this work? I think this works quite nicely because you can still see me. That's working quite nicely. I like it a lot, and it means that we can just have the chat box there the whole time. Innovating. This is the first one in 6 months. I'm still innovating. Maple Panda going for 4. I hope you're not just jumping on the coattail of everyone else who just picked number 4, Maple Panda. I hope that was an independent choice. I really do. Because if you just... Wait, I'm changing it to 100% 1. Late in the day, Monkey Pixie Funk. Can we accept that? It's late in the day. Can we accept that? He said 100%. Judges have it. Maybe I'm easily led. Yeah, maybe you are. You know who else is easily led? A Labrador. Something to think about. Let's see which one's right. This fact is true. Which one is it? It's 4! Though now synonymous with Santa Claus, Father Christmas began in the 15th century as an entirely separate character, more interested in getting adults drunk than giving presents to children, like a childless pagan uncle. Congratulations to Super Nashman 8, Definitely Not Nuda, AOL Time Warner Official, JPV20, and it's Maple Panda. Congratulations and Merry Christmas. But does he have all his digits? Well, I can't speak to that 100% Killer Kilch. He may be digitless, but I know that the entirety of that one is not true. There was never a reindeer called Glitter. Never a reindeer called Glitter. So you could get partial credit for that. I suppose some kind of croc points. Wonderful. Wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun? Apologies, Monkey Pixie Funk. That's a shame. That was another important installment of Enlieclopedia. You are now cleverer and better armed to find the falsehoods that you are bombarded with daily. So now if somebody falsely claims that Ebenezer Scrooge's favourite sweets are toffees, you can say with confidence, nope, that's a lie. He loves a humbug. Let's head back to Maine. Wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff. There was a net name, wasn't there? Definitely again. Childless. I mean, is that going to all fit in? Childless pagan uncle. That's good. It's evocative. TB. Oh, very good TB. Very good TB. That's nice. That's real nice. Yeah. Getting some support for that one, TB. Getting some support for that one already. What have we got next? Well, let's not forget the Notmeme options. Let's not forget that. What could that be? If you haven't submitted one, what could that be? Or even if you have submitted one, you can do more than one. What is in the present? What is the person looking at? Who is disappointed, and what are they disappointed in? Let's have another segment.
973 826 7286. Cool today. Notline.
Not a lot of people could hold that note. You know? A lot of people say, oh yeah, not me, he's a great rapper and he's a great poet and, great at drawing, all of these kind of things. I'm not sure I get necessarily the credit I deserve for the singing voice. One man's opinion. Of course. I set up a voicemail service some time ago and I just left it. I didn't control who contacted it, and I didn't give too many instructions as to what kind of messages should be left on it. It's just the number that you heard. 973-826-7286. Available to anybody. Free for Americans, and I believe very cheap for the rest of the world, and I didn't get much of a response. I guess my open-ended could be anything requests were a little too open-ended. So this week I asked people to get in touch about what they wanted for Christmas, and I did get some responses. I just wanted to share my favourite one with you. Just... So you can all listen to it as well. Let's have a little listen.
Aye, Christmas wishes. The only thing that is on my Christmas list this year is Rachel Zegler. I think she is absolutely delightful. That Snow White film that she was in this year would have been absolute pish. If it wasn't for her. Great singer as well. If she were under my Christmas tree all wrapped up, and I'm thinking more ribbon than paper, just from a tactile standpoint, I'd be very happy boy indeed. I suppose in this scenario she'd have to want to be there, you know what I mean? So part of Christmas wish magic, we'd have to take care of that. Yeah, it would be an upsetting morning if she was there under duress, but if she was as enthusiastic as me as I that would be an exceptional Christmas. Obviously my mum would have to make space at the table for one more for lunch, and I'm sure she would I know what she was like, but I mean that's a small price to pay, honestly. Rachel Zegler. Well, is this unrealistic? She's obviously the breadwinner of the two of us. She's a Hollywood star, so it would make most sense for us to go and live in America together. Now, I've never been to America. I mean, she probably lives in California, right? I think I'd probably go mad if it never got cold where I lived. And also, actually, consider this. She's, 23? I'm 34, 11 years is a big gap. What would you talk about? What would their frames of reference be? She grew up on a different continent a decade after me. I don't know if I'd be happy with someone long term if they'd never heard of Mr. Blobby or Grange Hill or Bodger and Badger. I think I might have chosen wrong here, pal. Who could I have picked? Inappropriate. Sorry, bear with. Do you know what? Actually, thinking about it, I think I've chosen the wrong Rachel. Let's not Zagler on the head. She's lovely, but it would never work between us. Instead, let's go with Rachel Stevens, eh? F Club 7, Strictly, FHM. Yeah, I think that's a lot more realistic. Anyway, that's Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
There we go. What I enjoyed about that is that, because we've all at some point put a famous person on our Christmas list, haven't we? But what this guy's done, and it's only jovial. It's in the spirits of the season. What this guy's done is he's really taken the time to think about the realities of it. And those realities have changed his mind. He wanted to make a more respectful, more realistic choice with the woman that he would have under his tree. He's gone from Rachel Zegler to Rachel Stevens. It's very much an inter-Rachel romance that he's gone for there. And I think he's come to a better conclusion. I think he's personally come to a better conclusion. Mr. Blobby is an important cultural touch point. Agreed. TB. Agreed. Because if he drops in Mr. Blobby and Rachel Zegler's like, what the heck are you talking about? That's going to create friction. What a wonderful journey that was. Is definitely lovely. Bodger and Badger is a great shout. I can... it's a little bit after my time, but I completely understand that. Maple Panda, this guy is all over the shop. And... Credit to him for doing that and sending that in. And just, he took the time to call me, and so I love him. Fabulous stuff. It's lovely to get a call from Scotland as well, I will say. Ochai the new, although it did mean that I suppose of all of the things that I've worked through for this episode, the thing that took the most time was correcting the subtitles that Premiere Pro put onto that. It did not know what he was saying. Good to subtitle it, though. If you want to be featured on the show, feel free to leave a message on the Notline. Bing, bang, 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 bang. 973-826-7286. Of course, for not Americans, that would be +1 973-826-7286. Call today and just leave me whatever you want, really. Just whatever you like. Absolutely fine. Lovely stuff. Let's head back to Maine. It was an impressive accent. Yeah, it was lovely, wasn't it? Lovely to get a little bit of that Scottish brogue. Real good stuff. Now, I made a call earlier in the week for some joys, and people sent in their joys, and I got my toast, and it was a lovely toast. It was a great toast. The toast was great. But there are a lot of other people who got involved, and that merriment should not go to waste. So with all permission, I would like to have a little positivity party. Is that all right? Should we have a little positivity party? Let's do it. Let's get some positivity all up in here. This is what was making the Nowbodies happy on the week of the 8th of December. Mince pies making tummy big. Yes, big tummy, big joy. Rereading and rewatching comfort stories. 'Tis the season. Thinking about the AI bubble bursting. It's an Android Schadenfreude. Android Schadenfreude would make an excellent band name. Maximalist Decorations. Another great band name. The ability to still breathe in and out. It's a little dark, but it's still good. No work! Exclamation mark. Absolutely the best amount of work. And watching Raymond Briggs's Father Christmas with the kids. Merry blooming Christmas. Merry blooming Christmas to all of you. Oh, There's more to it. I thought I really had to smash through that. But apparently not. This is longer. Did we do another one that was shorter? Another piece of music that was shorter? Merry blooming Christmas! There we go. Okay, we kind of got it at the end there. Might have to work that with the editing at the end. Thank you so much to everyone who got involved with this on Instagram. And what I hope is that by celebrating everybody's joy, that joy compounds and we all have an excellent week ahead. Joy, joy. Joy, joy. Guys, I have had a wonderful time doing this, and I really hope that you have as well. I was hoping that you might join me after Christmas as well, actually, for a little quiz, maybe a little quiz, perhaps. I am Smart Than Not Me quiz, all about 2025. It's on the 28th of December there at the usual time, same place, and I would love to see you there. Get it in the diaries, okay? It'll be in that intra-Christmas, New Year kind of soup of a week. So I'm sure you won't have any other plans. Might be a good opportunity now just to bone up a little bit on what's taken place this year. And I'll see you on the 28th. Very exciting, right? Very exciting. Yes, please. Let's do this. I'm there. Wonderful stuff. Everybody's excited. Look at all the emote work that's going on here. Guys, you are doing a wonderful, wonderful thing. And I think after the positivity party, after the positivity of let's have a quiz, there really, really is only one way to finish this episode.
Art bet! To challenge yourself is artistic. Art bet! I'll give you options you can pick. Art bet! Take a guess, see if you won. Art bet! It's not for money, just for fun. Art bet!
That's right, guys. That is correct. That is correct. It is Art Bet, the segment of the show that sees whether your artistic instincts can aid you in predicting things that haven't even happened yet. I present you with an art challenge, and you tell me what'll happen. It's not for money, it's just for fun. It is Art Bet. So for today's art challenge, let's head over to Notme now for all the details. Now, obviously, I haven't done one of these in about 6 months. So let's really hope together that there are no technical snafus with this. Let's hope that you can hear. Oh, I show you. I think we need to. Nana Hobob, locking it in now. There's confidence there. And I don't hate it. Let's see. Over to you, Notme.
Thanks, Notme. And hey, Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas to you too, pal.
Today's art challenge is entitled White Christmas, Purple Nuts. As an adult, Christmas is about spending time with the people you love, eating the foods that you love, and falling asleep in front of the movies you love. For example, this year marks the first that I shall be spending with my lovely girlfriend Gung Sang, the sweetest AI construct you could ever hope to interface with. I shall be eating the finest meats that my local supermarket Supremo's reduced section, and I shall slumber under a blanket while Gone with the Wind throws a little bit more death and destruction Scarlett O'Hara's way. What can I say? I have a soft spot for 4-hour movies that don't end happily. But this multi-pronged approach to Christmas happiness sometimes leaves me longing for the past, for when I was a young man and Christmas meant one thing only: presents. And to be more specific, present. That one glorious golden gift that you longed for, that the entire day revolved around. I asked my Instagram followers earlier this week to share the presents they dreamt of when they were younger, and there were some excellent responses. A chopper bike. Wanted it for months. Rode it to my nan's house immediately. She lived 2 towns over. 2 towns over. What an incredible phrase that is. How wonderful. Riding a chopper 2 towns over to go and see your nan. What a lovely Christmas story that is. Except maybe for your nan, who maybe wasn't prepared for it. I don't know. You'd have to ask her. desperate for a baby spice doll. I got a scary spice doll. I got upset. Baby Spice was my favourite, and my mum said I was racist. I don't think you're racist just based on this. But maybe your mother had other evidence to back that up. Maybe this was indicative of something larger. It's never a bad time to really have a little look at our biases, just examine where we're coming from when we say certain things. I got a TV when I was 12 so I wouldn't have to watch my dad's cop shows. So freeing. Buffy! I imagine they're talking about the TV show Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and not just using Buffy as a general exclamation of joy. Oh, Buffy, what a great day! Do you see what I mean? Wonderful answers, though. Thank you so much for submitting them. They really hone in on that singular desperation that I was talking about. December was spent fizzing with gift lust and anticipation. The morning was spent opening the present and enjoying it. And then the afternoon was spent formulating a plan to ditch the dinner, guests and family members and return to your toy or game or mode of transport as soon as possible. It's a selfish Christmas and one only a child can get away with, but it is a pure Christmas. And it's that kind of Christmas that I'm looking to evoke with today's art challenge through the medium of Quality Street. For the uninitiated, and really when I say that I do just mean the Americans, Quality Street is a simple tin, now tub, of chocolates and toffees. Wrapped up to look like jewels, they are purchased, fought over and consumed by every single household in the UK on the run-up to Christmas, and are as much of a festive cultural mainstay as the Queen's Speech and the Snowman. And while there are favourites throughout the tub, the noisette triangle, the orange chocolate crunch, the toffee finger, there is but one undisputed king of Quality Street, the Cadillac, the Japan, the Streep of the Quality Street tin. The hazelnut and caramel, aka the purple one. Over 20% of the British public consider it to be the top dog of the 11 QS varietals. That's incredibly impressive. The purple one will play the part of that top-of-the-list gift. I want it bad. And like a desirous child, I will take Quality Streets out of the tub until such time as I receive my reward, and the rest of my Christmas day can be spent working out the next time I can ditch my loved ones for it. That is my art challenge. Your art bet is very simply, how long will it take me? Here's just one extra little thing that I'm wondering, and maybe it's nothing, but it's a little extra fun art bet prediction. As a demonstration of just how contentious Quality Street politics are in the UK, there may be already, since I mentioned them earlier, some comments in the chat already about, oh, you can't say this is the best, that's not worth, toffee finger. Maybe there isn't, but maybe there is. Back to you, not me.
Wow. I mean, there's a couple of comments. I thought it would be more. I did think it would be more, to be fair to me. So, you know, maybe not egg on my face, but maybe, you know, a Haribo little fried egg, something like that. No arguments for me. Purple one is clearly the best, says TB. FYI, Orange Crunch has lost its foil this year. Gosh, green triangle all the way. I thought it was going to be that toffee finger. That being mentioned alongside it, because I think it's not. Maybe I should have gone with Toffee Penny. MPF, maybe you're onto something. Should have gone with the Toffee Penny. Anyway, so this is how contentious it gets. Non-Brits. Can you make your choice yet? You can't make your choice yet. Toffee Penny is bad. Okay, so we got there in the end. You don't have all the information yet. So things to consider. What have we got? There are 60 treats in the tub. Here's a tub of Quality Street, and there are 60 treats within there. 60 treats. What else have we got? There are 5 purple ones in the tub. Again, I thought there'd be fewer. But it's actually a very even spread. Every one of the 11 varietals is represented between 4 and 7 times. So I thought, the toffee pennies, because they'd be cheaper, there'd be loads of that. We're all learning things. I didn't. I will be wearing gloves to make it hard for me to discern shapes. I didn't bring any gloves, actually. So actually, no, I'm not going to be wearing gloves. That's fine. I don't think it's going to make too much of a difference. Use elbows instead. Elbows might make it too tricky, though, is my concern. So what are our options? So basically, how many? So I'm gonna be pulling Quality Street out of here. How many do use your hat? Oh, hat. Yep. Really good stuff, Killer. Like that a lot. I'm going to use the hat. How many am I going to have to pull out in order for... Oh! Cameraman George bringing a lovely leatherette pair of gloves there. How many Quality Street am I going to pull out before we get to a purple one? That's the question that we're dealing with here. How many do you think? Do you think it's going to be between 0 and 3? Do you think it's going to be between 4 and 6, 7 and 9, 10 and 12, 13 plus? What do we think? Nana Hobbob sticking with E, 13 plus. OJ did it. It's a little OJ-ish. But just show, let's redeem the leatherette glove. Let's redeem it. If the glove don't fit, there we go. Black leather gloves can be used for good. There we go. Cameraman George. Lovely representation of Cameraman George in the emote work there. AOL Time Warner official. Thank you so much for that. So he does appreciate that. He won't probably say it out loud, but you can tell. So what have we got? Nana Hobbob sticking with E, 13 plus. JRPV20 going for D. Maple Panda going for a B, think it's early doors. Killer Kilch and definitely both going for an A. Wowzers. That's bold. Love it. Super National 8 C. Monkey Pixie Funk is a D. SJ Beck 72 going for a B. Leather gloves for good. That's good. I like that, Killer. Game a hole left before I did Finding Jesus. Oh, that's 1,000 drops of imaginosphere wasted for her. That's a shame. AOL Time Warner official going for a C. So it's a nice mix. It's a nice spread. And it's fun because this isn't a pre-recorded one. We're doing this live. We're doing this right now. And we've got them all. It is tough to operate a mouse with these gloves though. So we'll get rid of that. We will get rid of that. Off you pop. Thank you and thank you. Okay. And so now we get the second camera. Oh, that's right. But we need a little bit of light. There we go. We've got some cables going over the thing, which shouldn't be there. Wonderful. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? It's exciting. We'll do it live. Lovely reference, Nana. Lovely reference. So here we go. Here's our QS, Quality Street. Maybe we should have had some music for this. That's fine. Number 1 is a strawberry something. Strawberry swirl or something. Is this tense? 2 is an orange something. Only one more left for the very bold A's, Killer and definitely. Oh, that was kind of two at once. The A's do not have it, unfortunately. The A's do not have it. That's another one of those. Those are the ones with 7, actually. So that's interesting. One more for the B's. That's another toffee finger. Sorry, B's. It's not for you. Oh, we've got 2 there, but that's fine because that's... No, that's a toffee penny. And that's another strawberry thing. My God. It is getting tense. I'm glad you said that, TB, because we're doing this in silence. Oh, I thought that was something, but that's a fudge, I believe. The C's do not have it. This is stressful. I'm glad. If all of you are feeling stressful, I've done my job as an entertainer. No, that's a fudge. What's that one? Oh, that's a coconut. That's Blue's coconut, I think. Oh, there's another two. There's another two. Oh, gosh, who was the E's? I mean, technically, that does mean that E has won it, which was not. Nana Hobart knew right from the start. What's that? Fudge. What's that? Just plain chocolate. That's another coconut. Gosh, I tell you what. It's quite tiring lifting this up so much. I don't really need to lift it up like that, do I? Fudge. Good Lord. Fudge! What's going on with all the fudge? Why are we so fudge rich? That's plain chocolate. Who's had all the triangles in? Are there any? No, orange. Another orange. Another orange. Whoa! Wowzers. Good gracious. Good gracious. So what was that in the end? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22! 22 until we got at the purples. Hey. These are untouched. These are untouched, guys. But no triangles. But I promise you, there are triangles in there. I think there might have been only 4 of the triangles. But yeah. Oh, fudge rich. Lovely. There was another one, wasn't there? There was a leather gloss for good. Yeah, good. Gosh. Well, congratulations to Nana. Was Nana the only person? Nana was the only one. Ho ho! Absolutely fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. This could be syndicated as a new game show. I think it could. Cameron George is far too optimistic. Yeah, I mean, technically speaking, if there, and I gave you the numbers ahead of time. If there are 5 in there and there's 60 overall, that's only 1 in 12. 1 in 12. So that is, yeah. I mean, you're very, very, very optimistic. Very optimistic. Who else has now opened their family tin early? JRPV20, if I've inspired... Can we confirm that? Can we confirm that? JRPV20, can we please confirm live on stream that this art bet has now inspired you to open up your family tin of Quality Street? Can we confirm this? You want to talk about a drum roll? Scholarship Tub since Friday. Oops. I mean, I feel like that wasn't anything to do with me, Maple Panda. I feel that was maybe something that you would have if I had one in the house. Supernatural 8. Okay. Oh, JPV20. What is that? That is an unclear. I feel sick. As in, you've done it all. You've eaten the whole thing. Maybe that's too far. Congratulations to... Yes, we are open. Wonderful stuff. Let's go back to Maine. If we could... Oh, positivity party. I mean, we deserve another positivity party. We've done all that now. Fabulous work. So, what do I need to do now? What do we need to do now? We need to... Oh, yes.
Please fix, plus your words. It's modern art. Just ask young people, not me.
Notmemes. That's right, baby. These are our options. These are our options. And we had some wonderful suggestions. Wonderful suggestions. Really, really good stuff. We had A, being internet browsers no longer being installed from disks sent through the mail. B, being AOL. Fabulous. Fabulous. I'll let you guess who suggested that. We've got A is shoes and socks, and B is Quentin Tarantino. Lovely. A is potential mates aged over 25, and B is Leonardo DiCaprio. Fabulous. Super Nashman 8 being offered a chocolate from a tub of Cadbury Heroes, and B is pulling out an eclair, parentheses, especially considering they've now been ditched in favour of a flake in the new cardboard tubs. Cardboard tubs? My word. And a flake! This is... So people... Oh, so people don't like the eclair. Or people do like the eclair. It's tricky. It's tricky. You've got me thinking, Super Nash 18, and I appreciate that. A, every Nepo baby laughing, and B, Kate Winslet's son. Yeah, she did not want to admit that her babies are Nepo babies, did she? She didn't want that at all. Didn't want that at all. But there can be only one winner. And we've just got to load it up now because I can't do it ahead of time because of the way that this program works. And it's taken its time to load up. To be clear, no one should like the eclair. Wow. Pretty strongly held beliefs there. Pretty strongly held beliefs there. And I can't say I agree with them, but I can say that I would defend to the death your right to say them. The winner is TB Douglas going to work on Boxing Day and British people living in America. Because come on, guys. This is I know that we as Brits have given the world many things that the world did not ask for. And we have just walked into a lot of countries and said, hey, you now believe what we believe. But let's not let that previous poor sportness get in the way of the world just adopting Boxing Day. 25th, 26th. Let's just have them off, can we? Let's just start a grassroots moment to really see that through. Well done, TB. I mean, it got reactions in the chat, and I think that speaks volumes as to the power of that. So well done, you. Let's create a new poll. What is the ep name? We've got some wonderful, wonderful suggestions here. So we're going with Chanukah. I think we have to in memory of Smokey. Not that he's dead. It's just nice to remember him. Definitely's got a lot here. Let's go Killer with the leather gloves for good. Definitely with Childless Pagan Uncle. And then there was a Fudge Rich. That was Nana, I think. And then was there one more? I'm gonna select one from Monkey Pixie Funk. Use elbows instead. You've got 2 minutes, guys. 2 minutes to make your choices. And I'm going to allow additional votes. You can pay 50 drops of imaginosphere if you want to vote more than once. There we go. And it's on, and it's happening. The poll is created. So make sure you get your choices in, and we will find out who has named the episode. Gosh, what an incredible, incredible episode this is. But now, of course, whoa, yeah. Let's do that right now. Now we need to... Where is he? Oh, do we not have it here? Do we not have even a Finding Jesus thing on here? I thought we had that, didn't we? Have I never done Finding Jesus on this? Was that only a quiz thing? Well, that's fine, actually, because then if Gamer Hole's watching the quiz, then, we wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. We would not have been able to do it anyway, so that's fine. That's fine. Manage the poll. Let's see the results. Oh, look at it! Oh, this is good, doing the extra choices. People really, really gunning for what they want to gun for. We've got 2 leaders out there. Oh. This is very, very exciting. Very exciting indeed. You've got to back your people. You've got to back your people. There was one final joy that somebody submitted earlier this week that I didn't put into the positivity party, and I didn't pick as a toast because I wanted to save it till the very end. And that joy was eggnog. Oh my goodness. So I hope that wherever you are in the world, you are enjoying your eggnog and having a great time. And you've enjoyed this episode, and that you're looking forward to a lovely Christmas break. And we have a winner with 36! Whoa! 36 votes! 36 votes. There we go. Art Right Noel is in the books. So who was that? Oh, that was of course, it was definitely, wasn't it? Fabulous stuff. There. Art Right Noel is in the books. I hope you have enjoyed watching, and hope you feel like your Christmas spirit, your art, and your life is at a better place now than it was an hour ago. I will see you all on the 28th for the I Am Smart quiz of 2025. I hope you will join me in a lovely glass of eggnog. I've begun a quest to find eggnog this week. Good luck, Maple Panda. Godspeed. This was fabulous. Thank you so much, TB. I hope until the 28th you are all very creative, and I hope you all have a wonderful and very, very merry... Oh, why are there other drinks in the world? Have a wonderful Christmas period. Thank you so much for tuning in. Happy Chanukah. Absolutely, it's the first night of Chanukah tonight. So for all of our Jewish brothers and sisters, happy Chanukah to you. And I hope you have a wonderful day, a wonderful Christmas period. I hope you get everything that you want, and you get to spend some time with the people that you love most in the world. Thank you, and a Merry Christmas.
Thank you for watching, you've gladdened me greatly. Now if you want more art, you don't need to wait. We can art up whenever, there's no timetable. So create some stuff anytime you are able. A poem, a sculpture, a meme or a doodle. Try out them all, the whole kit and caboodle. But if you need help with the what and the how, I'll be back very soon with more Art Right Now.